It happens to any age group. It can mostly happen with adults, but for almost any age group can have certain heartburn symptoms depending on the lifestyles that they lead. It's best described as probably either a dull irritation or a more severe burning sensation in the epigastric area, which is the area from the stomach to the throat. And it's mainly caused by stomach acid allowing to be refluxed up into the esophagus, causing irritation. The first approach would be to reduce foods that we know cause increased stomach acid production. Those are foods such as acidic foods like citrus fruits and juices. Tomato products can be very acidic as well. Also high-fat foods, foods that are high in saturated fat, greasy foods, fried foods, even full-fat milk and dairy products. Number two is reducing foods that help promote the reflux or the passage of acid from the stomach to the esophagus. Now these are foods that actually weaken the musculature, that's the sphincter muscle that's between the stomach and the esophagus, allowing stomach acids to pass up into the esophagus, causing irritation. These are things such as alcoholic beverages, caffeinated beverages like your coffees, your teas, and this whole host of new energy drinks, lots of caffeine in those things. The third approach is we like to call nutrition and lifestyle changes. Now these are basically changes that you want to make in your life to help you reduce the acid in your life. One of the biggest things would be not eating 3 large meals at any one time, maybe spreading it out to 4 or 5 smaller meals throughout the day. A secondary one would be adopt maybe a light activity or walking after meal times to help in the digestion of your food and things along those lines. Make sure you're not lying down at least 2 hours after eating a meal because that can help promote acid to reflux from the stomach back into the esophagus. All right. To sum it all up, the 3-prong approach is 1, avoid foods that we know cause increased stomach acid production. The second one would be to avoid foods that we know weaken the musculature, the sphincter muscle between the stomach and the esophagus, allowing acid to seep up into the esophagus. And the third one would be nutrition and lifestyle changes, changes you can make in your life to help you reduce the amount of stress and stomach acid production in your life. By utilizing this 3-prong approach, you can alleviate most heartburn symptoms, but it's also important to realize if heartburn symptoms continue or become more severe, you should always check with your physician.